Hi everyone, it's a little message here from me at the end of the school year just to tell you about a few developments that are ongoing and will be happening over the course of the summer. I'm here in the Year 6 cloakroom at the moment because the cloakrooms are all due for redecoration. They're also due for moving around our lockers, our tables, our chairs. There's a lot of refurbishment happening over the course of the next 6 weeks. Some of it involves the teachers and some of it involves our site and maintenance team, but that work begins at 1 o'clock on Friday. As the children go, that work begins, and that's one part of our role. It's always the old adage, isn't it, that teachers get lots of holidays and you get 6 weeks off. And what are you going to do with your 6 weeks off? Well, obviously one of them is coming in and sorting the refurbishment of school. But alongside that, there are these curriculum knowledge books that we're creating, and that's taking a lot of our time outside of class at the moment. We've been working into the evening on Wednesdays. We've been having other training times together, and during the summer holidays, each teacher is putting together these new knowledge guides and books. And gradually during autumn term and spring term, as they come online, because they're extensive, you'll get copies of these and be able to see how they work. And there's lots of different pages. This is a history one from year 1. It's all about Toy Story that they're doing, and it's all been created. This one created by myself. Very clever, I know you're very impressed. This is all about different toys through history and toy makers, and the year 1s will be looking at that in September. So everybody's busy making tons and tons of these new knowledge guides. And what it does, it ties the curriculum together better, and it makes sure that the journey the children start on in early years, everything sequentially moves from one area to another. So the knowledge builds and the skills build and develop progressively. What we've got at the minute is a really coherent and interesting curriculum, but we want it to hang it together even better. And this is the way in which we decided to do it. So it's a big job, and the staff were spending a number of weeks over the summer sat doing this. It may be on site, it may be off site, but we're busy with these, and you'll see the impact with the children during next academic year. And so to the Wizard of Oz garden, and you can see it's been prepared for some refurbishment and redevelopment over the summer. The yellow brick road has now seen better days. I'm not sure Dorothy would approve very much, but we're going to be taking this up, giving it a fresh coat of paint so it's gleaming and ready for September. And then here at the end of our Wizard of Oz trail, at the end of the rainbow, did you like what I did? That was a good link, wasn't it? This will be becoming Dorothy's reading hut. So we're going to transfer this into Dorothy's house in Kansas, and this will be becoming a reading bay. So at lunchtime, rather than just being a place where children will just sit and eat, it'll have two different purposes. When you come down the yellow brick road, you'll enter Dorothy's reading bay, and those children who like to sit and chat and read and discuss things can sit and do that in this area, whilst over here we're going to have again chance to sit, chat and chill, but also some board games out again for those children who like to sort of do that sort of lunchtime activity. So it'll be a combination of reading and board games, and an area for those children who like to sit and have a natter at lunchtime. There's lots of bits and pieces to be done. We're taking out a number of these areas, as well as the gardening work to be done, and giving it a fresh spruce up. And you might even see myself with a paintbrush in my hand during the course of the holidays if you pass. Please have great sympathy for me if you do. And so I'm here in our new Netball Arena. I want to tell you all about this because you'll have seen a fence appear and a gate appear and some seats appear and a shed appear, and you think, what is it all about? Well, let me tell you all about it. What we're trying to do is to create 3 main sports arenas for our 3 leading sports and team games within school. We've got our football stadium in the distance, we're going to head up to cricket very soon, and we've got our netball arena here. Now it remains part of the playground and a very important part of the playground, but at certain times of the day and certain times of the week and school year, it means we can develop it into a netball provision. So the gate that's here will be open most of the time. You'll be able to get through and use it, although you'll see at the moment, because it's just been fitted, that it's actually in a locked position at the moment. But it means then when there's netball events on, we can lock down this area and make sure it's just for the netball players and the netball teams. You'll see the fence, we've got some pickets that are due to go on any time. The last few pickets there, we've used so many pickets over the last few weeks. I think we bought them from every shop in St. Anne's and they've run out of wooden pickets, so we've got lots more on order, and they will complete the fence at this side. It's not going to be completely fenced in, and there'll still be access for standing on the morning and still be used at brain breaks and lunch times, but it creates a more dynamic area that can be locked down for netball or can be opened up for general play and general use at other times, and that's why you've seen those bits going in. Let me show you the seats. This is the developing sort of team dugout area. There's 4 of these seating areas. They're not for spectators, although we have got an idea for that that's very similar. But these are for our 4 sporting teams: United, Cheltenham, Southpool and Tackenham. And when the teams are playing their netball events, they head to their bench areas, and we're going to be painting around the floor so they've got their own little team zone and team area. And then gradually during next year, you'll see the shed at the far end. That will develop into an area where the scoreboard will be, and we're hoping in time to add extra elements behind the goal, maybe even some extra seating so people can watch, so it'll develop into a stadium feel. But the beginnings of that are there, but it very much remains a playground alongside that. Elsewhere in the playground, we'll be adding further tennis areas for lunchtime, a new sort of soft football area. We're developing even a brand new Scalextric style outdoor car control zone, which Alan Smith, our site supervisor, is on at the moment. And we've got an exciting idea around some little pedal go-karts, but that's just a secret between you and me at the moment. So lots going on. Right, shall we go and have a look at the next area? So I'm here at the last of our new sporting arena developments, and this will be completed again over the summer. You'll see this is our cricket pavilion, and it's still in an early state of development really. It still needs inside completing, but we're busy on the outdoors, adding these little pebbles in, these little stones in, the bits of artificial grass. It's nowhere near finished yet, but it will be during the 6 weeks. And if you just pan the camera around, you'll see a new seating area that we put in for picnic lunches and the like. So on the 7 days a year when this country is warm enough to sit outside and eat, we're able to sit and do so. I know I said that rather tongue-in-cheek, didn't I? But this will be complete over the summer, and we'll have benches out here. You can imagine time we'll have our hanging baskets, and we're going to have extra seating around there. So you can see the idea is we're creating sporting areas for 3 lead sports, and this work's underway, but it will take several weeks over the summer again to complete. And again, you may see me around with a paintbrush or a creosote brush in my hand, and you may think, goodness me, Mr. Denton, are you still busy at work during those holidays? And you might be able to bring me a nice cool drink to speed me through my work. So give me a wave if you do during the school holidays. But on a more serious note, this is my last message of the school year. I try and keep in touch with key changes and developments, and there's tons and tons of little things that we're doing over the summer. Not big things really, there's little things over the summer. I never like to sort of launch little bits of news in July. I think September's always a time for that, and we'll be sharing just little snippets of extra things that we're doing as we come back in September. But as I say, this is the last message of the year, and I just want to thank everybody for their continued support and belief in school. We'll continue to be brave, we'll continue to dare to think of new ideas and new ways of working. We've recently had our Key Stage 2 performance indicators back. They're excellent again, they really are. They're stunning again. The guys have worked so hard, the staff have worked so hard, the attendance measures are again all above national indicators. The school continues to do really well, and this is now a consistent level of performance, and it's great to see. So thank you to everybody who's part of the Mayfield family who's made it work this year. Have a nice few weeks off. We'll be busy here, and we'll see you again on Tuesday the 3rd of September at 8:45. And don't forget, it's a 1 o'clock finish tomorrow as well. So take care, hopefully it'll be sunny, and by the time you come back we should have a cricket pavilion in perfect working order. See you soon.